Let's see if Cartman in P18 can do anything about it. 27.5 middle sector. Can he cross the line and improve? P17, he will not. So he's definitely on the bubble to not see Q2 this evening. I don't think anybody else. The other two drivers of Yucks. Yeah.
Yes, Lord Enzo is actually going to be done for the days. He actually spun it after turn 2. He needs half a second to make it up out of, not quite half a second. Actually, he just ran into low fuel mode. Yeah. That is rough.
He's going to have to get out and push that Alfa Romeo across the line there, and he's a little bit of end plate there, so that's it. So that's out one Alfa Romeo blistering the field. The other Alfa Romeo, unfortunately, will not be participating in Q2.
Starting out on the bubble now, of course, you got N-Bun, Cartman, Lord Enzo, and our two retirees, Yucks and Pseudo Triangle, or Yuvix and Pseudo Triangle. Those last 5 drivers did not advance to the next qualifying. See where he comes across. Now, these Ferraris did say that they were going to come out strong, come out firing. So it's a 119.9. Now, that's a little lower on the timing boards compared to our Q1 times. I do believe so. So we had a lot of those guys up in the 118s, the low 119s. It's definitely a great time to see is actually Melv. Melv sets a 119.8 on those medium tires.
Let's see what Yang can bring. Remember, Yang running second in the championship at the moment. Switching now to the Renault team. What sort of time is he going to do on the mediums as well, which they're getting these medium bankers in quickly in P3.
There it is.
Melv's going even quicker. Keep an eye out for Melv.
Oh.
He's got Jake up ahead.
And he's getting the toe down this straight.
Yep, that's a toe with the DRS as well. That will be wide open on the back of that McLaren. Actually, it's not. And there's a Ferrari getting way out of the way. Through Parabolica.
Yeah, it's going to be a little bit of dirty air, but he manages to keep it on track and keep it valid. He's going to finish this toe down here with a 119.7 now.
Let's see if Secret can bring this Ferrari to Destiny's pace. Yes, he does. That's a pole position, a provisional pole at the moment. Go down to P14, but Zay is on a blistering fast first sector. Can Zay dethrone the Ferrari?
We're going to find out. Definitely this quick Australian is like, just heard you start talking like Biggles. See where he comes across.
Can he pop that AlphaTauri across? There's your pop right there. He's popping himself into P1. The Australian bringing it here this evening. A 119 flat almost. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi. Oh, Alex is in big trouble now. Alex is in big, big trouble. He has not yet to set a time for the Williams team. And on top of it, accounting for loss is in P12 and also on the bubble. We may not see 2 Williams drivers that we expected to in the pre-show, remember, Belzy, have pace. They may not be able to see Q3.
Oh, it is going to be extremely close. As he's actually got to get through the Lesmos and through Ascari, so it's not going to be as close as I originally thought. I thought he was already coming into Ascari, but those 2 Williams drivers just not getting it. I mean, we do have accounting for loss on a lap. Because actually, we just saw, I believe it was Hy-Vee Bonbon spun around there after the second chicane and into the Lesmos that accounting for loss had to avoid as he's coming around that second Lesmo down this straight into Ascari. We'll see where he comes across that second sector time.
Who are we watching? I'm on board with Dave Cranks at the moment. He needs to get out of this P14 position and make his way up into P10. Oh, cracking job there from David Cranks. He cranked it. He cranked it up to P4. He's safe. I would have to say for now. Alex is not. Alex is out. Accounting for loss is under huge pressure. Sorry?
Yes, I was on board with accounting during that time as I was talking. Apologies.
Sorry, we're on board with accounting right now. I don't think he's going to be able to cut it, mate. I don't think he's going to cut it. 27 flat, middle. Not going to be enough. He needs to be in 24. It's a half a second down.
Oh.
He is in trouble. Both of the Williams team are really struggling at the moment there.
Now you got Foxtrot and some really curious names here. Accounting for loss, Venom, Vladislav, and Alex the Great all missing out on Q3. So we'll see if he can do so. Now, of course, driving these, you want to try to stick inside as much as you can. You can run a little bit wide there and get that run, but of course, like Secret is doing, you want to come across that line. That's an 18.7, so respectable time from Secret to start out. See what Melv can do is Melv sets an 18.7 as well.
Melv steals it away from the Ferrari drivers, but it's only the first lap. Remember too, guys, it's your banker. Plenty of time to get another one in there. So the house driver, Jake, can improve on his, set a time, obviously, that will be competitive for these guys. To give you an idea what he's going to do on the soft tires, he will go into P5 there. Zay goes P4, Hyperbomb, and other drivers. They're all getting out there quickly. The weather's looking good, so we don't have to worry about rain. They're just eager to get underway, aren't they, here in Eternal Glory Racing Round 1? Which is basically send this Alfa Romeo across the line saying, guys, take notice. If you want to take the shortest line you possibly can mathematically and get the fastest time around Italy, just repeat what I did.
There's a 17.
Oh, he did the 17s. 0.999 recurring. What? But, oh, dang it, Yang says, I got the fastest first sector. Oh, dang it, Yang spun. He's binned it. He's binned it. He was pushing it a little bit too much for the LP team. I was actually thinking he was going to bring it to Dusty. I thought he had it. I thought, you know what, Dusty, guess what? Yang has stolen your fastest first sector. Now Yang has stolen the barrier and will not be participating anymore in this qualifying session. So now it's time to get on with it. Zay, well, the Aussie driver can do it. He's like, well, you know what, Dusty? If I steal... Oh, Zay has cooked it. Sorry, Zay. Zay, come on, don't do it to me, bro. What can Mel do? He's going to secure that P2. I think he has secured that P2. That'd be a fantastic job there. Zay spun, so there's Zay. And here we go. Finally, Marco needs to set a time. He has to set a time. His time isn't very impressive. It's P7. But
we got Secret coming out right after him. Destio just set a 17.7.
Oh, Secret got P2.
So Secret up into the P2.
He said he was going to bring it, but almost a second from Dusty.
Oh, Secret, buddy. Got a lot of work to do for this race. Of course, an 18.6 is a nice lap in its own respect. But Destio coming out strong with the 17.7. Just as Biggles got done clarifying, Destio takes pole by nearly a second on Secret in that Ferrari. You got Melvin sitting in that P3. Now Mr. Yang did retire P4. Dave Craig's P5. You got Zay, Marco, Hyphy, Jake, and Han to round out that top 10. These are going to be your top 10 starters for the race.